Hi everyone, welcome back to my new video. Today, myself Darshan. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, the Darshan R the Edu. Today, my topic is based on M4, the Mathematic Engineering. I have taken the topic or the module to explain is that it is the probability distribution and the comprehensive guide. To understand what is the probability distribution and what are the types of probability distribution and what are the use. Further, let's see in our presentation. Now let's just discuss what is probability distribution, and further we'll discuss what are the uses and what are different type of probability distribution. Now let's begin the probability distribution topic. Probability distribution is the backbone of statistics. It is a function that describes the likelihood of obtaining different values from random experiment. Understanding probability distribution is important in making informed decision and solving real-world problems. In this presentation, we will explore the different types of probability distribution and their application. Okay, this was the slide actually. Now let's just discuss what is probability distribution. Probability distribution or anything which obtains a multiple value. Let's take the example as tossing a coin. If you toss a coin, what is the probability that you get a head or you get a tail? It is the 50-50% chances of getting what of a result. 50-50 of head, 50 of tail. The random experiment which is done, which gives a different value for that experiment, is called the probability distribution. Now let's just go further through the examples and the types of the probability distribution. Now let's just discuss the type of the probability distribution. The first type of the probability distribution is the uniform distribution. Uniform distribution is a probability distribution where all the values are equal to likely to occur. This distribution is often used in the situation where there is no prior knowledge of likelihood of different outcomes. Example of uniform distribution include flipping a coin or rolling a dice. In this slide, we will discuss the characters of uniform distribution and its application. Like the uniform distribution is one, like if you the chances are half or one third or 4 by third, anything it might be. Like the examples of uniform distribution includes flipping of coin. I already talked about flipping of coin where 50% chance of gaining the head and 50% chance of gaining the tail. And even in the dice, it is 1/6. Like it is 1/6. You can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, anything in the one roll. So it is 1 by 6. Okay. The uniform distribution is certainly a distribution often used in situations where there is no prior knowledge of the likelihood of the difference outcome. Let's say understand the sentence. Okay. Why the uniform distribution is said to be like that? Because if you toss a coin, you don't have any idea of if you get a tail or a head. So the outcome may be either of that, either of this. So the uniform distribution differ with this part. Okay. Now let's just discuss the other part of the probability distribution. The second type of the probability distribution is normal distribution. Normal distribution is the probability distribution that is commonly found in the nature and social phenomena. It is also known as the bell curve because of its characteristic shape. Normal distribution is used in many fields including finance, psychology and biology. In slide, we will discuss the properties of normal distribution and how it is used to solve the real world problems. Okay, what is normal distribution? Like at the earlier statement, I told the commonly used in the natural and the social phenomena. That is, like you predict something, like it's gonna rain today using the forecast and matching the distribution and the probability frequency or any certain things, even in the financial, like stock markets and all. Normal distribution tell or it compares the values or the financial growth up and downs and even the biological values. So normal distribution acts as a or is commonly found in the natural and the social phenomena. It is also known as the bell curve because like there is up and downs everywhere. See, a bell as a up and a down. So in normal distribution, there is a likely of having up and downs in the distribution. Now let's just discuss the third part of the probability distribution, that is binomial distribution. Binomial distribution is a probability distribution that describes the number of success in fixed number of trials. It is used in the situation where there are only two possible outcomes, such as head or tail or success or failure. Example of binomial distribution includes number of defect products in a sample of number of customers who have buy the product. In this slide, we will discuss the characteristics of binary distribution and its applications. Let's understand what is binomial distribution properly. Okay, binomial distribution is that there is a fixed number of trials, and in out of fixed number of trials, how many are successful? Like you say, we'll toss a three trials of coins. Okay, what is the probability that you get three heads or two heads one tail, or one tail and two heads, or two tail heads or three tail, or anything such? Okay, binomial distribution is that you have a particular fixed number of trials. In that you will search or you will find out what or how many are successful. Like let's say there is a company which is manufacturing a bulb. Okay, in 100 such bulbs, there are almost 3 to 4 are defective. They have checked everything, but 3 to 4 are defective. So in those 100, 3 to 4 defective are found, which is sold to the market. Okay, what is the probability that somebody could get the defective? Out of 100 bulbs, how many could get defective? Like not how many could defective, it is like how many defective bulbs are sold in that 100 bulbs. Okay, so binomial distribution will tells how and when the fixed trials are taken and the success of it. Okay, in the further module we'll discuss the another part of the probability distribution. The another part of the probability distribution is Poisson's distribution. Poisson's distribution is the probability distribution that describes the number of events occurring in the fixed interval of time or space. It is used in the situation where the events are rare and independent of each other. Examples of Poisson distribution includes the number of car accidents in a day or the number of calls received by the call centers in an hour. In this slide, we'll discuss the properties of Poisson distribution and its applications. Like Poisson distribution, we say number of occurrence in a certain interval. Like you take a certain stock market, and within an hour, what is the probability that they have increased or they have gained or they have lost? Okay, or The other part, like I earlier said, the number of car accidents in a day. It is interval that you start at a particular time to particular time, the event occurring between that time. Okay, so Poisson's distribution is the distribution where the event occurring within the time limits or in within the spaces. So I think you have understood what is Poisson distribution. Let's go on to the next slide. Now we have come to the last part of the probability distribution, that is the exponential distribution. Exponential distribution is the distribution that is used to model the time between two successive events in the Poisson process. It is used in the fields such as reliability engineering, skew theory, and telecommunication. For example, it can be used in the model the time between two arrivals at the server disk. I like exponentially, it is like exponential growth. Uh, it is somewhat similar to Poisson's distribution, but not similar to the Poisson's distribution. This is the this this is used in the model the time between two successive event in the Poisson's process. It is like you have two works, okay? The work done at the first and the work done at the second, the time interval between them, the successive work and the successive second work, and the time interval between them. The exponential explains you that the successive work at the first and the successive work at the second, the time interval taken by these two successive works are called exponential distribution. Like it is, let's take the sorry, let's take the example. It can be used in to model the time between two arrivals at the server disk. Okay, I'll take like I'll send a message to our system that I want to open the any application. Okay. In another way, I want to even open some server. Okay. What is the use of that is it will calculate the time, how much time interval it is taken between them. Like in the example I said, it can be used to the model the time between two arrivals at the service disk. Okay. This is the exponential distribution. Now let's just conclude the probability distribution. Probability distribution, we have come to the conclusion of the probability distribution, where probability distribution are the powerful tool that are used to model many real-world phenomena. They are used in the field of such as statistics, physics, finance, engineering, and many other. Understanding the probability distribution is essential for making informed decisions in these fields. Thank you for watching my video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment sections. Let us meet in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.